Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison if you're new here, and today I am doing a video on 45 things that I don't buy or I don't own. I decided to go ahead and do this video because I have been watching a bunch of videos like this on YouTube and I think they're really fun and interesting to watch. I am thinking about trying to be more minimalistic, so I figured this would be like the perfect video to kind of kick that off. But yeah, so I had the list on my phone and they're in no particular order. It literally just as I thought about them, I put them on the list. So if they seem kind of like all over the place, that is why. But with that, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing is an essential oil diffuser. I feel like these are super popular and I actually considered getting one of these at one point, but honestly, they're just, for a nicer one, they're kind of expensive and I just realized that it really wasn't that worth it to me. And then I also adopted Felix, and a lot of essential oils can be poisonous to animals, and I just didn't want to be poisoning Felix, obviously, and so I just never bought one, and I don't think I'll ever get one, even if it is like pet safe, just because I don't think I want to spend my money on it. Number 2 is AirPods. So I don't have these because I figured I would lose them and I didn't want to pay like over $200 for something that I would lose, but I definitely think they're really nice and I think they're a really cool thing to have, and I wouldn't be opposed to buying them if I knew I could keep up with them. Number 3 is another electronic type thing. It's a MacBook. I just own like a regular laptop, like an HP or a Dell or something like that. I've actually never had a MacBook. Honestly, usually my parents buy my laptops for me, so there's not really a reason to ask them to buy me a MacBook. But I do like the aspect that it would be able to like link to my iPhone and stuff, but past that I don't really have a reason to have one right now, so there's not really a reason to spend that much more money on just like a laptop. Number 4 is a Hydro Flask, and I know these are super trendy right now, but I just never could get myself to buy one. I don't think I really just even wanted one. If I want to use a cup to go somewhere else, I usually just bring this Starbucks cup because it's really cute. It has a mouse on it right there. I don't know if y'all can see it with the light, but yeah, and so I just use that. I don't think I would drink enough water to bring a Hydro Flask with me everywhere because they are pretty big. Number 5 is a bed frame. My bed is actually on the ground, like the mattress has the mattress like holder thing, I can't think of what they're called right now, and then the mattress on top of it, but I have no type of frame around my bed. I actually considered buying a bed frame, but honestly all the ones that I wanted were super expensive, and then I saw on Pinterest like people putting like their mattresses on the floor and I really liked the look of it, so I tried it and then I realized it really matched like how the decor of my room and like I guess the vibe, and I like it like that, so I don't own a bed frame. And actually I don't think I've had a bed frame since I was probably like 10. I think I had one. I did have one and then I got rid of it and then I never got another bed frame. Number 6 is a HelloFresh subscription. Even when I was living on my own, I never got one of these just because I was already so used to just going to the grocery store that I didn't really feel like a need to change that. And I'm also a really picky eater, so I don't think I would like most of the recipes on there, especially the ones to do with vegetables, because I don't really, I'm super picky about what vegetables I like and how I like them. So I just don't feel like it'd be worth the money because I don't think I would even like half the meals on there. But I think if you're not a picky eater and you don't want to go to the grocery store, I think it probably is worth the money. But just for me personally, it's not. And I also live at home, so we all just go to the grocery store, like we take turns and stuff, or like if I'm going to Walmart, I text my parents and I'm like, hey, do y'all need anything from Walmart, and they do the same thing. So it just works out for us with that without having to spend the extra money on a HelloFresh subscription. Number 7 is a weighted blanket, and I really like the idea of these, and I know they work for some people, but I tried out my cousin's 15-pound blanket and like I just did not like it. It was too heavy for me and I don't think I would like to use it at night. And then also at night I use a heated blanket and I love that, and I know I couldn't use the heated blanket and the weighted blanket at the same time, so I just wouldn't get one, even though I like the idea that like that it helps with anxiety and helps you sleep better. I love the idea of that, but I just personally think it would give me anxiety with having all that weight on me while I was trying to sleep. Number 8 is a Disney Plus subscription. I know for a while like people were getting a subscription constantly, but honestly I knew I would never like watch Disney Plus. I have some Disney movies that I absolutely love, but I just did not feel like it was worth it to pay a monthly subscription to watch those like one time. I guess I could have done the free trial, but I never did. But yeah, so I'm happy with Netflix, and I am in the middle of so many TV shows on Netflix, so there was never a reason to buy a Disney Plus subscription. And also, if I was gonna watch Disney movies, I'd probably be with my friends. Oops, I just touched one of Felix's toys. It would be with my friends, and a couple of them do have Disney Plus subscriptions, so I think we would just use theirs. Number 9 is the newest iPhone. I have the iPhone XR, I believe, and it works really well. I really like it. But the only reason I got that, I had the 7 before, and I got the 7 in 2017 when I graduated as a graduation gift. And then I did not get this phone until December of 2019, and the only reason I got it was because my battery on my other phone was continually dying, so it didn't work well. Like, I never had battery, I was always having to charge it. So that's why I ended up getting this one. But I still didn't get like the iPhone 11 or something. Whenever I get a new phone, I never get whatever like the newest iPhone is, because they're so expensive, and really like the older versions still work just as well. So probably like next time that I get a phone, I'll get the iPhone 11, but that's gonna probably be 2 or 3 years from now, and you know, they'll have like the iPhone like 14 out by then, so like it won't be the newest one, but this works for me. Number 10 is anything designer. I have a couple of Michael Kors purse, but past that, like I don't have anything like Gucci or like Louis Vuitton. I don't have like a Gucci belt or anything. I just literally can't afford it, y'all. I think they're super nice, I think they're super pretty, but I cannot afford a $1,000 bag. Like, it's just not happening. So I barely can afford McDonald's. Number 11 is Birkenstocks. I have knockoff Birkenstocks that I got from Target for $20, and they work just as well instead of spending $120 on basically the same exact shoe. Number 12 is excessive makeup. I'm not good at putting on makeup, so I don't buy it anymore. I mean, I buy some makeup, like some daily stuff, but I don't even wear foundation anymore, because at like an hour after I put it on, it like rubs off and it looks terrible, and I just can't deal with that anymore. So I don't buy like a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I think I have 2, and the one that I use daily I've been using it probably like 5 years now. So I just don't buy it because I don't know how to use it, and I don't know how to do like all of those like pretty eyeshadow looks and stuff. So there's like not a point, because if I try to put on blue eyeshadow, I would look awful. So yeah. 13 is bodycon dresses. I don't think I've ever owned a bodycon dress, and that is personally because when I put them on, I feel so uncomfortable and I feel like they don't look good on me. And I've tried them on multiple times, and I've just never found one that I actually liked. Number 14 is notebooks. This is like excluding school notebooks, because I would need those for college, but just like notebooks to do to-do list or journaling in. I actually just have one, and I use it for everything that I need to do, like to-do list, my journaling, whatever, like notes for YouTube, stuff like that. Like I just use one, and I feel like I keep up with it a lot better compared to having like 3 different ones that would hardly ever get used. I feel like it just saves me money to use one, and also I'm like super not organized, and I don't think I'd be organized enough to actually have 3 different notebooks for different things. Number 15 is food delivery, and honestly I don't really know if this is like something I would do, or if it's just because I'm used to my parents like not getting food delivery. Like if we order a pizza or something, like one of us almost always goes and picks it up, and so I think I'm just like used to that, so that's why we don't do food delivery. Like that's been like kind of my parents' thing, and then I guess I've just kind of like caught on to it because we don't like to have to pay a delivery fee when we live super close to wherever we'd be getting the food from. And also where I live, because it's a smaller town, we don't really have like a lot of like Uber Eats or DoorDash. I think like we literally just got DoorDash like 6 months or a year ago. It just came to my city, so we didn't even really have like a lot of options besides like pizza, if that makes sense. So anyways, between that and then just like my parents never doing it, I just don't really do food delivery either. Number 16 is I don't buy a lot of candles. I have 1 candle in my bedroom and 1 candle in my bathroom, and honestly the candle that I have in here is from Bath & Body Works, and I think I am about to switch over to Pet Safe candles, because right now I can only burn that candle if like my door is open and Felix is out of the room, because I don't like him breathing in the toxins of it, and it's also really bad for people's lungs. So I really want to switch over to like, I guess like an organic candle. I don't really know what they're called, but like, you know what I mean. And I feel like that'd be safer for Felix and me. But I also just don't like having a lot of different candles because I'm kind of picky about the scents. Like that one's an evergreen and it's candle, and that's like my favorite scent, and I like a couple of others, but like I'm not going to burn them at one time, so I may as well just have like one candle at a time instead of buying like 4 candles and then just like taking up space, because I don't really have anywhere to put just excess candles. Number 17 is hats, and I'm talking about baseball caps, fashionable hats, like anything like that. I don't buy them anymore because I don't end up wearing them. I think they're super cute, but I feel like it's a cultural thing. Where I live, we don't, like a lot of girls wear baseball caps, but like they don't wear like fashion hats, I guess, like the big brimmed ones and stuff. So I feel like every time I wear them around here, I feel like really weird because no one else is wearing them. And maybe if I lived in a different city, I would have a different opinion on this, but I do have a baseball cap, a Nike one that I have had probably since like my senior year of high school, and I wear that a lot if I'm working out, but past that I don't wear them because also I don't like feeling like my head is being like constricted by a baseball cap. So I literally have one that if I have to wear a baseball cap, that is the one I wear. Number 18 is a bike. I used to have a bike, and then because my mom and my dad bikes, and we used them like one time and then never used them again because I don't like biking around my neighborhood, and it was like really a pain in the neck to try to like bring them somewhere, like load them up on the back of the car and stuff. Like it was just annoying, and so my mom ended up getting rid of all of our bikes, so I don't own one, and I don't know when the next time I will buy one. I also owned one when I was at Valdosta State, and I actually did use it to go from my dorm to my car, and it was really convenient, but then I like left it out over Thanksgiving break, I think. I was only gone for a few days and somebody stole it, and I found it like a couple days later when I like looked over on the bike rack, and I was like, where's my bike? And then I found like the cord thing like ripped in half, and my bike was gone. And so yeah, that was bad times. And so besides those, like I don't own a bike, and probably won't own a bike unless I move to a really big city and everybody's biking around. Number 19 is exercise equipment. The only type of exercise equipment that I own currently is a mat, which I am sitting on right now, and it's like a thick, like nice like yoga mat. And past that, like we don't own any weights or anything like that. I have a gym membership, so there's really not a point to have exercise equipment at my house unless I am doing like an at-home workout, and I have found a lot of at-home workouts that don't require equipment on YouTube, and I really like to do those. So I don't own any. I did think about buying some exercise equipment for quarantine, but they didn't have any at the store when I went to, everybody had already bought them. And yeah, and then I found at-home workouts that don't require equipment anyway, so it didn't matter. Number 20 is another home item, and it's a nightstand. I don't own a nightstand because almost any way that I've ever had my bed, I can't have a nightstand with it because I do have a pretty small room, so I don't own one of those. I just like, if I have water at night, I use my desk to put it on there, or I put it on the floor. Number 21 is a coat. I have a couple of coats that I bought when I was 14 and they don't fit, but I don't think I've bought a coat since then, and there's really not a point because I live in coastal Georgia and there is only one day a year that we even need a coat, and that's when you just, I'm pretty sure almost everybody in coastal Georgia does this. On that day, you just like run from your house to your car and get in, and like you just like run. Anytime you're outside, you just run to wherever you're going and you're fine. You don't even have to buy a coat. Number 22 is a laundry hamper. I'm really bad about throwing my clothes on the floor when they're dirty and then just picking them up at a different point. I used to have a laundry hamper, and then I still just threw my clothes on the floor, so there was no point of it taking up space. And that is how I know I need to get my life more organized. Number 23 is lounge clothes. I know these are like super popular right now because we're in quarantine, but I didn't buy them before and I don't really buy them now. I have a couple of sweatpants, but honestly, like, I'm comfortable in like a comfort colors t-shirt and pajama shorts. That's like all I need, and so I don't really buy those even though they are really cute. Number 24 is coffee. I absolutely hate coffee, so I don't buy it at home and I don't buy it out, and I feel like that ends up actually saving me a lot of money, and also I'm not addicted to coffee like a lot of people. Number 25 is a card holder on my phone. I used to have one when I was living in Valdosta because I would put like my dorm card, or like my, I don't remember what it was called there, but like the card that you used to get in your dorm if you had like meal swipes and stuff, and then I would need it, and obviously like I'd only bring my phone if we were going to the dining hall, so I just put it back there. But now I just have a cute little like lemon pop socket on the back and not a card holder, even though I think a card holder would be kind of convenient sometimes, but usually I have my purse with me anyways. Number 26 is a reptile, and I find this one really funny because we do have 12 animals, me and my mom combined, but all of them are fuzzy animals. And we do like reptiles, but we do not want one, even though we think they are super cool. We stick to like hamsters and rabbits and dogs and cats. Number 27 is a Hulu account. I know a bunch of people have these, but I am happy with just my Netflix subscription. Number 28 is excessive skincare. So I have a really simple skincare routine because my skin is very sensitive, so I pretty much only go by what my dermatologist tells me. I don't really try out a lot of products. I don't like to, because I am so worried that my skin is either going to get a rash or get acne, and I just don't like dealing with that, so I don't really buy a lot of skincare. Even if I get skincare in like my Birchbox, I don't use it that much. I might try it sometimes. I'll try like the natural stuff they send me, but anything with like a lot of chemicals, or if it has like I can't remember what it's called, but it like helps prevent wrinkles. If it has that, it'll literally like burn my skin off. So like the top layer of my skin, and I just don't even try to use it because that's like so painful when that happens. Number 29, I also feel like this is trendy and a good thing to have, but I don't have a metal straw. Like I said, if I'm using a to-go type cup, obviously my Starbucks cups comes with a plastic straw, and that is just what my reusable straw that I use. Because besides that, I don't really use a straw anyways. So number 30 is a Yeti cup, which pretty much just goes along with the same thing as a Hydro Flask. But also, if I want an insulated cup, they have really good ones at Walmart that are like super cheap and pretty much just work almost as well. Number 31 is trendy stickers. I used to buy stickers a lot, and then I would lose them or never use them, so there was never a point of buying them, so now I just don't buy them anymore because I know I won't use them. Number 32, I guess kind of goes with skincare, but like face mask. I don't use face mask because I am worried they will break me out. I know that a lot of people find them like relaxing and self-care-ish, but like I just don't use them because I am way too scared that something in them is gonna break me out. Number 33 is a pair of Vans. I used to own a pair of Vans, but the only reason I bought them was because I needed black shoes for work, and they were the only ones that I could find. But honestly, those are gone now, and I pretty much just stick to my Converses if I want kind of more of a casual shoe. And I think Vans are super cute, but I don't think they go with a lot of my outfits, so I just never really bought a pair. But if I was gonna buy a pair, I'd buy the all white high top ones most likely, because I really like those, but I don't know if I have anything to really match them. Number 34 are blue light glasses. I just haven't done like a lot of research on these, and I also know that I would have to get a prescription one, which is more expensive. 35 is cat toys. Okay, y'all, when I first got Felix, or found him, I guess, I went crazy on buying cat toys. I have so many, and now he like only uses the same 3, so I really don't even buy him cat toys anymore because I know he sadly won't even look at them. And this is honestly really hard for me because there's so many cute ones and I want them for him, but they're just literally a waste of money. Number 36 is an alarm clock. I feel like this is such an adult thing to have, and maybe I just haven't reached that maturity level of having an alarm clock, but I just use my phone and that seems to like work for me. Number 37 is an electric toothbrush. I want to consider like researching this and seeing how much better they are, but as for right now, I just use a regular plastic toothbrush. 38 is tattoos. I feel like this probably might be controversial, so I just want to say, like, if you have a tattoo, I'm not judging you for having a tattoo. I actually think some are really cool, but I just don't get them. I don't, I guess, like buy them, pay for them, whatever, just because I am way too indecisive. I could literally not pick something to keep on my body for the rest of my life. I know I would get tired of it, so I just don't buy one. Don't get them. Number 39 is another controversial one. And that is, I don't own a vape, I don't own a Juul, and I don't buy cigarettes because, number one, I do have severe allergies. I'm very allergic to cigarette smoke, and then also I have asthma, so it obviously makes it hard for me to breathe when I'm breathing that in, so I would never like inhale it myself. And then also I have seen the side effects of especially cigarettes, like personally with family members, and I just wouldn't want that for myself, and I don't think my family would want that for me either. Number 40 is Bath and Body Works shower gels. I just use like a regular like Dove soap, and that works for me. I don't like buying them or like any type of shower gel, just for the pure fact of they go so quickly, and I don't really feel like you can smell them like after you get out of the shower. I'd rather spend my money on like a perfume or something. Number 41 is app subscriptions. I always see like anytime you get an app, even like the Visco app, like if you pay more, like you get more, obviously. But I just feel like for me personally, it'd be a waste of money to spend money on an app. Number 42 is a bookshelf. I don't have one in my room, like we don't even have one anywhere in our house. I might end up actually investing in one to put in my room, just because I have like a lot of different things because of like school and stuff, and I think it would be useful, but as of right now I don't have one. Number 43 is another fashion one, and that is a slip dress. I know these are super trendy right now, but again, it's kind of like the bodycon dress. Like when I put them on, I just don't really like them on me, but I think they're really cute on other people. Number 44 is an apartment or like a house. I actually live with my mom right now, and that works out well because I am saving a bunch of money by living here, and obviously I don't mind like living with my mom. It's actually pretty fun, so there's no reason to pay for an apartment right now or buy a house. And then my last one is another fashion one, and so number 45 is flare jeans. And honestly, y'all, I think these are like the cutest type of jeans ever, but every time I go to look for one, they are never under $50, and since they are pretty trendy and I would only wear them to like a tailgate or something most likely, I just haven't bought a pair because they're just expensive for something that I would only wear on special occasions. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I know it was a longer video, but I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what is something that like you don't buy or you don't own that maybe other people do. I feel like it'd be really interesting to hear from y'all about it. And if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye guys.